My God damn it.
What did you do?
I was so distracted with other things that God damn me. I didn't switch over the stream thing for YouTube, but now we are live on YouTube. I just gotta get now Rumble set up.
Oh, you boomered it.
I did boomer it. I boomered.
Is that the correct context? Is that the correct context?
You are correct, sir.
I'm just trying to learn the word.
Yeah, so again, here we are for Saturday Night System Lords. Oh, wow. And I'm glad I didn't have the opening that I wanted to, because I tried making my own little intro for all of this. Unfortunately, it wasn't going as I wanted to. And God, did this even get okay? Odyssey was working just fine.
Did you play something on Discord? Because I didn't watch anything play on Discord.
No, nothing yet. Okay. Nothing started yet.
Okay. I heard audio, but I didn't see anything physically play.
Yeah, I had I had an intro that I was trying to work out, but like I couldn't get the whole like your dome over a character for. I was gonna do like a whole intro thing. It looked great, but no. Hey Dan Blackroyd, how's it going? No, we just started. I boomered the start, but we're doing good so far. And no, definitely didn't miss a start yet. If you want to watch in Discord and stuff like that, just let me know. And I can toss you that link for that. And I gotta share. I'm still kind of sharing that out really quick to some people, so we can start this fun and excitement. Because yeah, we're getting Hitman into Stargate, and like I said, so far so good. He's already
hating hand, love it.
Like I said, once everything goes further along, Hammond is more fleshed out, and he's not as bad as you think.
Okay,
I understand that first initial. Intro of him is not like it is he's a little rough, but like I mean he kind of has a point in that, you got to protect national security, all that jazz.
Yeah. I mean, if he would have come in and taken like the Cander's approach and be like, we're gonna glass this planet just because I want to glass this planet enough, I get behind it. Okay, yeah, you got a little Cander's in you, a little Mandalorian. All right, go do it. Drop that Basco Sword droid. Good, Anakin. Good. I do love how the fact that they actually.
I suddenly started hearing you double. Sorry.
Oh,
Did you join the Discord and not?
I turned off my headphones. So okay, so Hitman in Discord, mute your microphone and your headphones. So on the bottom left corner where you see your name, and you'll see the symbols for a microphone. There you go. Cool, you got it.
Did I do it?
You did it. You got it.
See, folks, sometimes I have to be told what to do when it comes to technology. That's fine. Do you hear? Am I drunk? You hear double voices?
No, you're good. You are not having double voices. I'm not hearing double voices in my head. So that's a good thing too.
And I got a new mic, so we'll make sure.
Ooh, what'd you get?
No, just Apple. Nothing fancy.
Apple
AirPods.
Oh, it's not a new mic. That's new headphones.
Well, I guess it's not. Yeah. One of these days, I'll buy a Yeti or whatever one we were originally talking about years ago. Fractured. What was it? A Yeti?
Yeah, I remember telling you a microphone to pick up, just like the basic blue Yeti to kind of get you started out with. Okay.
That intro totally had me already nostalging out. I remember sitting in the theaters and going through the gate the first time, and like how like in the theaters it gave like butterflies in my stomach and shit.
I wish I did actually go and see it because I remember the commercials all the time. It just never quite grabbed me. And it wasn't until well later that a friend of mine had been watching it already. And he was like in the middle of like season 5 and he put on an episode. I was like, what is this? He's like, oh, this is Stargate. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. And then we watched the movie. And then I was just hooked, and then we just started going through SG1 and everything. I was like, "Oh my god!"
What's the progression of the movies? Because there's like, there's this one that I finally found, but then there's like 4 different ones, or maybe 5. I was, what is it like? Is there a Covenant? Is that one?
I think so. Like, there's a few movies after the series. And kind of while the series is still going on, but I think after the
I'm sorry. Continuum. There's Continuum, Arc of Truth.
Yeah, those 3 movies kind of wrap things up for SG1.
So what's Children of the Gods Final Cut? Is that like just the first episode?
The pilot episode. That's the pilot episode recut and changed up for some. But yeah, like the
is it better than like what you're gonna watch on Amazon Prime, or is it gonna be the same one?
So there will be some edits, and I think they even removed the full frontal nudity scene.
Oh, that's the one you were talking. Okay, what we were talking about.
Yeah. So like this
must be
possible, and I'll try and find the proper version.
Well, yeah, because the one I'm watching is on like Amazon Prime has all of this, the Stargate, the obviously Stargate SG1, but yeah, this must be popular because this one's $14.99. That's less than Godzilla King of the Monsters.
It still has a good following. It's funny too because when I was creating this stream, I was posting it on Twitter. Apparently, oh god, where is it? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, Joseph Malozzi, who was he was the showrunner, executive producer, and writer on Stargate SG1 and Atlantis and stuff, and he liked the tweet. I was like, holy shit.
There you go.
Hey, Spartacus, how's it going? Let me know if you want to join in and watch with us. I can shoot you the links and stuff.
Let's go, Chris.
Okay. But yeah, there's some differences for the pilot episode.
Well, then should I watch this one rather? Because you don't have, like, I'm sure you could find on Amazon or go to the high seas.
Yarr!
I don't know which one to watch. Because I started the one on Amazon, and like I said, I'm only like 30 minutes into it.
Oh, okay. Beard of Liberty. Hey, how's it going? Love me some Stargate. So do I. I'm looking forward to it. Just now waiting for Static to get back. I shot the link out.
I'm here.
How many seasons did Stargate SG1 have?
10.
10 seasons.
Yep. Yeah, that was gonna be the what I'll look for. It will be the one with the nudity, because it's also just in terms of the full episode is the unedited.
I thought you were
anyways.
Okay, really quick. I thought you were just absolutely pulling my chain last week on the show when you're like, oh yeah, there's Asgardians and Thor's hammer. Episode 9 is called Thor. You were not lying. I thought you were pulling my leg.
No,
because you know my hate of Disney. I thought you're like, oh yeah, these are actually people in here. I'm like, it's literally by the hammer of Thor. Episode 9, Thor's hammer. You weren't lying.
I would not mess with you.
I really thought you were. I was listening to you. I was like, this makes no sense. There's no Asgardians that look like a house elf from Harry Potter. But you weren't lying.
How
That's
dare
fine.
you think I would mess with
You do tell the truth.
you? Yeesh.
Yeesh. That's good. I'm proud of you. You could have bamboozled me. Richard Dean Anderson might be my favorite character within the show.
Oh, he's freaking great. Yeah, I agree. SG1 Thor is best Thor.
Oh, Don Davis. That's the
Don Davis. He's great. He was in an episode of MacGyver as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And also, so is the guy. So was Christopher Judge Teal'c. He was in an episode of MacGyver as well. Actually, I think the same episode. So yeah, it's kind of funny how that all worked out. But yeah, you're gonna. So the thing is, too, is with this movie, you're gonna see a very different version of Jack O'Neill.
Really?
Well, not very different, but definitely different. Yeah, it's kind of a different version. He definitely. I mean, basically, like it is like you can see it too with the episode with the movie. It does kind of change his path for and makes him what kind of where you can see where he goes for the show.
Okay, really quick. This is going to show just my my knowledge of Stargate, but can you give a brief synopsis of Stargate Atlantis?
So Stargate Atlantis,
like, are they talking about Atlantis? Are they talking about Atlantis like the underwater?
It's basically playing off of the theme of the lost city of Atlantis. It's going off of that, and basically, yeah, they discover that there is a new dialing sequence that'll take them to this alternate, to this new universe, to basically a whole new galaxy and everything like that. With this new discovered chevron, they head out there, and then they have to use a certain power device to do so, and then they are taken out, and they're basically stranded, and they are having to fend for themselves for quite a while on the city of Atlantis. And then they're dealing with basically the further leftovers of this group called the Ancients that you'll learn about in SG1 and everything like that. No, that's true, Blackroyd. Movie Jack and TV Jack are basically two different characters. Basically, and they kind of joke about it too, because Richard Dean Anderson's O'Neill will be like, that's an O'Neill with one L, has no sense of humor. I'm O'Neill with two L's. So that kind of becomes part of a little bit of a joke.
No.
And for the life of me, I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. Wait. Hey, Chris, how's it going? If he's there. Hey, am I not?
He's almost as much here as I am.
That's so funny. It's not letting you stay on in the stream.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a you thing.
Possibly.
Because mine, whenever I do it on my streams with Restream, it doesn't have a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
It's no big deal.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I know my brother, when he was in here before, he was kind of having some weird trouble too.
Yes, I'm not the only guy with technological issues.
I'm trying to. Yeah, because I don't see anything in the settings that I would think to.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's no big deal. Oh,
there we go. It was show not. Okay, I saw it. Show non-video participants. For some reason, that was clicked off. So now I can. There we go. Cool.
sweet. Now I can look at my fake logo.
All right. Oh wait, Chris already has the link to my Discord.
Yeah,
Brad.
he's in there.
Okay. Chris, you may want to turn off your headphones in there because it'll be playing through the restream here. I don't know if Sheefster's going to join us or not. I did give him the link and everything.
He better tell him.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Well, where's he at? Sheefster. I see you.
I see you.
Hey, what do you
Let's see.
mean by
Beard of
turn
Liberty
off?
says, I look at the movie versus the TV show as kind of a different realities. Make it easy to dismiss the contradictions. A little bit, yeah. And I mean, they set it up in universe too, that there are separate timelines and everything. So it works out.
Hey, Fracture, what do you mean by
Huh. Oh, I can hear
turning
you.
up the
Just-
mic? Well, that's because I have the mic and the Discord on.
Oh,
now.
Oh,
For
weird.
some reason, it's not finding my mic in Restream.
oh, that's
Restream.
bizarre.
Yeah.
All right, well, okay, so like it's at least then you're still being produced through here because everybody can hear him, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Can anyone hear me in the stream?
Yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
'cause that's how I have it set up. So then once I start the movie up, people will be able to hear it on the stream.
All right. Well, I'm also blank. There's no video or image of me on the stream itself.
No, that's okay.
Odd.
Yeah.
Looks like you have a virtual camera on, but it's not working.
Like
Don't
it's the
have a virtual camera at all.
extended version of Stargate that I have for this. Okay. Well, let's get this ball rolling.
Hey, Fracture, do you mind if I'm
Huh.
pulling a friend?
Not at all.
See,
I've tossed it to a couple of people. I think Paul Hadoken mentioned something about wanting to maybe watch it. I'll throw it his way too if he's.
We're gonna have to shun
should I
Brad.
shoot him?
I gave Brad the links.
Yeah, I'm saying we're gonna have to shun him.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay. Hello, tabletop junkie. Welcome.
Wonder how loud it's gonna be.
I'll control the volume and then you guys can let me know if it's like too loud or anything like that, and I'll adjust.
Do you think Jason Momoa became Aquaman because of Stargate Atlantis?
It was, I mean, Atlantis was kind of his breakout role.
Was it?
Okay, for some strange reason, it won't let me turn off my headphones without turning off my mic.
That's weird.
Yeah. Even though they're both separate.
Well, I mean, it's working.
Well, I'm getting an echo for
Oh,
myself.
because your headphones are on in Discord and you're hearing the restream.
Am I hearing the restream?
Yeah, you can turn off the headphones in the restream.
No.
Or in Discord.
In the Discord, yeah.
That's what I tried, and when I do,
it doesn't let you.
it turns off my mic too.
You might be using two different audio sources between Restream and Discord.
How would I solve that?
See if your audio matches in the settings with Discord and Restream.
And Fractured.
Yeah.
Table is the one that I was seeing if he could join.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a link I can send to him?
Yeah, let me get that for you. Hang on. I was just also sending it out really
He's
quick.
gonna need the Discord, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give both of those. Okay. Okay, there you are. There's both the links. Alrighty. Tabletop says Stargate the movie 1994. Kurt Russell, James Spader. The start of a wonderful franchise. Yes.
It took him a while to get to the show.
Yeah, I think there was like a couple of year break span between the two. Because it's 94 for the movie and then 97 for the show.
Mm-hmm. That means I was in the 4th grade when this came out.
97. Yeah, no worries. I sometimes flip on Spader as well. I'm like, wait, it is James, right?
Hey, Table.
Hello.
Just make sure to like I said earlier, just mute the headphones for you, and then you'll still if you aren't gonna be in the restream, just at least mute the headphones because they're gonna be coming through the restream.
Yeah. I always want to say like David Spader or some. What's up?
Are we on a delay?
Oh, maybe between Discord and. All right, let's get the ball rolling. Yeah, it's gonna be coming through on the restream. Kind of like what we did when me, you, and Wookie were watching Ahsoka, Brad. And I shot you the links as well, so when you're available, you can jump on into Discord and watch along with us, and in here if you want to.
Oh, sweet Jiminy Crickets. No, it's like befuddling me because.
Shall I get the movie rolling, or should we give it another moment while you figure that out?
Well,
So input and
play the movie and see if we have any other audio issues.
True. Okay. Getting this going. Welcome to the stream, Tabletop.
Thank you.
Welcome to Anakin's Nightmare, another sand planet.
oh yeah.
Best things happen on sand planets.
Alright, I'm gonna leave restream real quick and.
Okay. All right, we are starting the movie. Can you guys? You're all hearing it
Where's it playing at?
on Discord.
See if maybe that will.
Man, Discord is not.
You click on the actual watch party, and then you should be able to see the video streaming.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
All the boomer.
Sorry.
The Boomer. I'm changing. Boomer 187 is what I'm changing it to. Boomer Man 187.
I say he turned up the hair, but I think he just did.
Love the theme. Thanks, Static. Yep, can't beat it. And he's back.
I'm not hearing you this time.
Ooh, I got you on double, so let me deafen that. All right. I was hearing you dual, so or an echo. So I just muted my headphones. Hopefully, we hear you in here now.
Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Does anyone miss these long intros?
Right.
I do. They were kind of iconic for the 90s.
Yeah.
They also brought this intro back for the pilot episode of the TV show.
They did. I'm gonna try and contain myself. I just don't want to like. It's his first time viewing on YouTube, so I kind of like just want to see where we go with this because I've seen this movie. Like I actually used to own this movie, and I ended up losing the disc. I was very sad about it because this was like mine and my dad's thing.
Oh yeah.
I just bought like the 20th anniversary edition about over a year ago.
Hey, Meter Advocate Timon, how's it going? All right, so we are at currently 3 minutes 44 seconds. The big pyramid is coming down and about to take up the new host for Raw.
Yeah, it literally just started. There was 3 minutes of credits to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not really a pyramid per se.
Why would it not be a pyramid?
Because it's a freaking spaceship, that's why.
But it's in the shape of a pyramid.
Which was inspired by the Egyptian culture.
Actually, it's the other way around. The Egyptian culture was inspired by the gould culture.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I meant from a producer's perspective.
Well, I mean, how many years has people been saying that the pyramids were landing platforms for spaceships?
I think that's been going on for a while. I even still think there's people out there that still think that.
Oh, I would be surprised.
They actually created a mini-series that takes place in between the events right here and...
It didn't. Last I knew, it didn't do so hot either.
Oh, no. Especially because it did a lot of lore-breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Like, in the TV show,
It
it said that...
completely separate from SG-1.
Oh, yeah, because in the TV show, they never activated the Stargate until, like, 1940-something.
Right.
And then
That's
they
with the, oh god, I forget his name now, but yeah, the one guy that went through and then was trapped in the.
And then they had it in the little mini series that they activated it sooner.
Thought I just saw Indiana Jones.
Herregud, bara det. Jag önskar visst för det. سعيد انا ما خفيف هنا بس ذهب. اوكي ارفع يلا رجاله على مهلك ايش ضروري وفهد الطريق
Dun dun dun.
Symbols located everywhere. Names, titles of owners, and every other
Weirdo Larry said it always bugged me that the pyramid ships in the show only had 3 sides and therefore could not land on proper pyramids.
Yeah, that is true.
Meter Advocate Timon said in SG1 the torment of Tantalus.
Dr. Jackson left out the fact.
For the episode I was Ernest. Yeah, the guy that got trapped when they first activated the gate.
Within the pyramid.
Well, its discovery was a fraud.
Well, I hope you can prove it.
Well, who do you think built the pyramids? I don't have any
Did
idea.
anyone else notice that
Well, Martians, perhaps.
they basically ripped this off in Disney's Atlantis: The Lost Empire?
Yeah, I did.
These things back to a much earlier period, and knowing this, I think we have to get evaluate everything.
Hey,
we've come
Nerdinho.
to
How's it going?
accept about. I mean, I've been able to show a fully developed writing system appeared in the first 2 dynasties. Which almost as if it was based on an even earlier one. Is there a lunch or something that everybody?
Shit.
Dr. Jackson. What? Yes? Someone wants to speak with you. Air Force? What's this?
Orifice.
Can you step over to the car, please? Sir? You going somewhere? You're going to be fine. We'll take care of these.
Jackson, those your parents.
Buster. What is this all about?
Job,
What kind of a job?
translation. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. Interested?
I'm gonna go now.
Go where? I mean, you've just been evicted from your apartment.
Man, they work fast kicking his ass out.
Everything you own are in those 2 bags.
Well, I mean, apparently this is like what is
Prove that your theories are right.
his upteenth attempt at his crackpot theory of saying that pyramids were built by aliens.
True.
Travel plans.
Sir?
Yeah, Dan Blackroyd got the full name. Ernest Littlefield, the first man.
sphincter. This scene is like really telling about Jack O'Neill.
Yeah.
And also, they completely changed the baseball team that Jack roots for.
Oh, really?
From this movie and the TV show, yeah.
Mrs. O'Neill is your husband.
I know. I didn't pay attention to that.
Do you think we might be able to speak with him?
You can try.
Because he's a Cubs fan, I believe, in the TV show.
This kid plays for the Mets.
I believe here he's a White Sox fan.
No, not today.
Excuse me, Colonel O'Neill. We're from General West's office. Sir, we're here to inform you that you've been reactivated.
We want to see if you have the hair to be Guile.
Yes.
And then they recasted him in the TV show because MacGyver had better hair.
But he lost the feathered mullet. My brother and I joked that MacGyver lost the mullet and went into the military. In a tragic accident, he lost his mullet and he went into the military.
Well, I mean, when you lose a kid, it does really alter your identity.
Not killing and not using guns, and he's went full tilt.
Well, I mean, when you lose your son like that to such
You know,
horrible
yeah.
tragedy, it does really alter your perception.
It does. It does.
Cold? Oh, jeez. What happens when I travel?
There you go.
Hi.
Dr. Jackson?
Hello.
Dr. Gary Myers,
Hello.
how are you?
What is this place?
Nuclear missile silenced. Don't worry, it's been completely converted. Barbara Shore.
Hello.
Hi.
It's kind of funny how he comes back for Stargate. The guy right behind him. Particularly in an episode of Atlantis.
Okay, Jack.
Hello. This...
That is a good question.
He's
Does
a
he? The real question is, does he
patrol
still carry his Swiss Army knife everywhere he goes?
Of course you haven't. No one has.
Now there's
Yeah, meter advocates. What I agree. Richard Dean Anderson and Michael Shanks were a really good pick to follow Russell and Spader.
Oh, yeah.
And then eventually, like Shanks, has kind of becomes his own new version of Daniel Jackson too.
Well, the translation of the inner track is wrong. Must have used Budge. I don't know why they keep reprinting his books.
Excuse me. What are you doing? We've used every known technique.
It's a curious word to use, eh? Keve?
Yeah.
Then adverbial, Sigimenef, sealed, buried.
Excuse me. What are you?
What are you doing? All time. Who the hell translated this?
I did.
Well, you should read.
They did a good job.
Is raw, sun god, sealed and buried for all time. This front door to heaven is Stargate. Well, so why is the military so interested in 5,000-year-old Egyptian tablets?
My report says 10,000.
Afternoon, Colonel.
Do I know you?
I'm Colonel Jack O'Neill from General West's office. I'll be taking over from now on.
Yeah, Timon, we got the name drop. Stargate.
Chris. I mean, Egyptian culture didn't even exist.
I know.
Roll title.
The sonic and radio carbon tests are conclusive.
Well, these are cover stones. Was there a tomb underneath?
No. But we found something a lot more interesting.
Excuse me. This information has become classified. From now on, no information is to be passed on to non-military personnel without my express permission.
You gotta love it on how they drag this guy into this, and then it's classified after only 5 minutes after arriving.
You're very limited on what you get to actually see now, even though you just saw one of the biggest parts.
I have complete autonomy.
Plans change.
They've been
Why are you here? Why
it's been a
did they
civilian
bring
project
you?
for almost I don't know 80 years or so.
Completed search in cuneiform and other pre-dynastic hieroglyphics. No matches whatsoever.
2 weeks later.
I've exhausted all reference material and comparing the symbols in the cartouche against all known writing examples from the period pre and post. Still no.
It's kind of funny. Comes in, solves that big puzzle, and now is still like, wait, what the fuck do we got to do?
In a military base, and you're not allowed to leave a secure room just to grab a freaking thing.
Well, and he comes out of the secure room, and he's like, dude, I just came out of the most secure room. What are you doing?
Well, Karma came back and bit him in the booty. He took his newspaper.
He took part of the newspaper. He took the part that would be very interesting to see if anyone enjoys stars. He solved it.
Orion.
The constellations.
The really cool thing is that what they do further on with the rest and later on in the TV show, like these aren't just signs; they're actually letters in the.
Oh yeah.
Like these are the actual. This is literally the name of each world in the ancient language.
Leaves his cup.
It would be hilarious if that was there the entire time through the show's history. No one's noticed it still.
General West.
Oh, right. So you think you've solved in 14 days what they couldn't solve in 2 years?
By the way, the general, if I remember correctly, also reprised his role in SG-1.
Anytime.
This general? No, he didn't.
No, he doesn't.
He was
make
replaced by Hammond.
Yeah.
Just pass them down.
Oh yeah, General West here.
You'll have to share them because I don't have enough of those. But anyway, okay, all right. We're obviously looking at the picture. Of the
Right,
cover
two
story.
characters, same actor though.
These figures you would believe to be words to be translated were.
I believe that is Don S. Davis. It sounds like him.
No.
Sorry.
Don S. Davis still looked like he did, even in an old episode of MacGyver. He was bald and everything too. Wasn't as chunky, but
Order forming a map or an address of sorts. 7 points to outline a course to a position.
General West was played by. Hold on a second.
Leon Rippey.
To find a destination within any.
I just got
three-dimensional space.
And he was just in this movie. He didn't come back for Stargate. It looks like
Exact location.
or for SG-1.
Now I see a present day picture of him, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's that actor. Okay.
Except
Timon says that the new Stargate series will have to be under Space Force, not Air Force.
It's just below it here, designated by a little pyramid.
I don't want Amazon going near Stargate. They can piss off.
They can stay away from that. That's the only franchise that I like that they haven't destroyed yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier too, Timon. Teal Christopher Judge was also in an episode. It was in the same episode in MacGyver that Donis Davis was.
That symbol isn't anywhere on the device.
Yeah, as a student jock, it's pretty funny, and MacGyver kind of flips him on his ass.
Show it.
And the music. Oh,
I know.
What is it?
It's your Stargate.
Cool. Can I name it?
Come, Jack.
suction.
Monitors up.
Monitors are up.
Mitch, you want to bring up the details on the center monitor, please?
Yeah. I've got details on.
I will say though, I like the sound effect in SG1 better for when they lock in each chevron.
Hold it.
This one is a little more subtle.
Do you have a? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hey! Don't.
Yeah, the coolest piece of sci-fi text in Star Wars.
Praying beside a pyramid with the sun.
And this is a show and a movie that could.
He's right.
Rival Star Trek and Star Wars. Still, it still looks amazing.
They have such incredible and deep lore for everything that got so fleshed out as time went on.
Chevron 1 is holding. Chevron 1 is locked in place.
Power output at 20.
And even like for a lot of the episodes involving like the Jaffa, I guess Christopher Judge wrote a lot, helped write a lot for it.
Nice. Oh yeah, that is definitely not as. And also, did you notice that like for the movie here, each chevron goes to each side.
Yeah.
In the TV show, it's always goes to the top one.
Right.
It's under the cover stone.
Chevron 1 locked.
My father found it 1928, made out of a mineral, unlike any found on Earth.
Chevron 5 locked in place.
Quadrian.
79%.
I can't remember what's it. Quadrian.
Chevron 6 is holding.
Naquita, that's it.
Yeah.
That is called Naquita.
This is as far as we.
And then was there also the Quadria? Or no, that's what I thought it was originally, and then it was Naquita. Was the
No. It's Naquita, but Naquadria is the mineral that's on what's his face's homeworld. That's a little more explosive.
Send in the proof.
You get all the military personnel talks like this.
The biggest thing
uranium.
Yes, sir.
The biggest thing I liked about the effects is it makes you think of water, but it's actually just like pure energy into a wormhole.
It's the event horizon of a wormhole.
Inner silo.
I keep on hearing Captain Carter say that every single time. It's the event horizon of a wormhole. It's the event horizon of a wormhole.
Oh yeah. And before it stabilizes too, it's literally like you got to be careful with, like, you got to stay away from it, because before it stabilizes, it's nothing more than just, vaporizes you.
Yeah.
But could you imagine going through something like that?
Well, it would be a quick way to go.
Be careful of your head near the gate. Yeah.
I think they actually did that in a Stargate episode, and I don't know which episode it was, where they put they were fighting someone and they put their head near the gate and it closed.
Episode. That was
it
pilot.
really?
That was in the pilot movie / episode.
Beam has locked itself onto a point somewhere in the Kalium galaxy.
Oh no, it's no longer the Kalium galaxy. It's now in our galaxy still.
Yeah, they changed it around.
Continuity issues.
Well, they had to kind of shrink it down so that to make it fit more in our content in TV
Oh
series.
yeah, because it took for them to travel to another galaxy, it takes 8 chevrons. That's how they ended up getting. That's how they got the second series.
That's for Atlantis.
Yeah, Nerdy Neo. Yeah, it was in the movie. It's another galaxy, but in the TV show, they moved it to.
Both gates must have functioned.
It all takes place in the Milky Way.
These readings tell us it's an atmospheric match.
I don't know if Nerdy Neo can hear us.
So each one of these lights is a chevron on the Stargate.
It's not really lights. They're symbols.
Yeah,
you have to put in the right combination to get an address.
And that's what also gets expanded upon in the show.
Yeah, we kind of talked over the part of how Daniel kind of described it, but you have 6 symbols that gives you
based on this new
information, and then the 7th symbol gives you your point of origin.
Do that.
Is it just? But you can only be open from one side, not both.
You
can't go. Yeah, it's only one direction. You can't reverse back. It'll kill you.
Yeah.
So you have to go through, and then you have to dial that side to come back.
He's full of shit.
I believe they did cover that in another episode too, when they mentioned it. And then they did an episode where they were showing someone trying to go back where they weren't supposed to, and they were also vaporized.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get vaporized or you just get thrown back. I don't remember.
No, I think the person was killed because they didn't come back through.
Now we're getting it in the chat. Blackroyd said matter passes one way, and then Meteor Advocate Timon says no, both ways.
No, it's only one way.
Yeah, for the Stargate, it's only one way, and that's why it kind of becomes a plot point later on when people are dialing in and then trying to lock them from escaping.
Yeah,
it's a Gould tactic.
Yep, and then I like that because then they explain that the Stargate is similar to a telephone.
Yeah, it's also kind of like a nice little blockade method too. You blockade it by both from orbit from outer space, and you blockade them from trying to go through the Stargate.
Hello. Hi.
I have something for you.
No,
Yes. I found it with Stargate when I was a child. It has brought me luck.
No, you stole it.
Thief.
You just yanked it off a table and.
Hey, her dad was in charge of the expedition, so why not? I mean, this is something I really didn't know until I watched one video about Napoleon. No one gave a damn about Egyptian history until Napoleon. Not even the Egyptians cared about their own history until Napoleon. He's the one that started uncovering stuff, and he brought it back to Europe with him. And that's when everyone else is like, "Oh my God, there's all this amazing stuff there. Let's go."
If he has anything to say, now's the time to say it.
Yeah, Dan Blackred. He says the probe signal can broadcast back, but I don't think physical matter can go back unless it is redialed. Correct. Yeah,
Yes,
they can
because it's
produce
a radio
signals, but
versus.
they cannot physically enter the enter it.
Yeah, there's a difference between radio signals and physical matter.
Yeah.
So is that why in like episode 1 where those Cobra people come in, they can't go out?
Yes.
Well, they come in. Oh.
So the Jaffa and Apophis is the gould that leads them. They come in and they have to shut down the gate, and then they have to redial in order to leave.
Oh, that makes sense.
And they have a means to do it quickly.
So I'm sure, obviously, learn this throughout the show. But who's created the Stargate? Is that the Jaffa?
The first evolution of humans, the ancients, or as they're also known as from their own home galaxy, the Alterans. A little spoilers that they evolved so much that they ascended to another plane of existence. And they're non-interventionist. They don't get involved with the affairs of lower life forms.
Didn't somebody kind of have a fear of the Stargate, much like McCoy did in Star Trek and the teleporters?
What was that again?
Somebody had a fear of going through the Stargate, kind of like McCoy from Star Trek didn't like the teleporters, thinking you die when you go through and shit.
I don't know if anyone actually had any fear. And the only thing I know is that, like, if you step through it, you have to be very careful, or else you get literally thrown out the other side.
Yeah, then they kind of stopped that later on.
They kind of explained it like because the SG-1 was doing it so much, they just got accustomed to it.
They were used to the Hey, Nerdy Neo, you might want to mute the headphones in the Discord so you aren't getting dual audio.
Hey, Nerdy. The one thing that they did stop doing, though, is that anytime that you went through the Stargate, because the Stargate rips apart your atoms and then brings them back together when you are on the other side, you kind of come out frozen and kind of covered in ice. They stopped doing that later on.
What's up? I didn't realize you guys are live.
Yeah.
I just love the scenery of exploring ancient tombs like that. That's what attracted me to the show, because I'm a big gamer, especially of Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. And this just gives me so much of ideas of into other cultures and stuff.
You ready?
I mean, for them, is it really ancient because it's still being used and still being maintained?
Yeah, I'm over here talking to myself in the Discord chat, and you guys
Yeah,
are live.
Sorry.
Like, dude, make sure he has the link. I'm like, I sent it to him.
Well, you know, when talking in sci-fi terms, Chris, about what's ancient and what's not, you got to remember, like, you know, in this terms, the Gould race is far older than what humans are, and they live a lot longer with hosts.
Yep.
Well, that's because of their medical technology that we learn about. I think what is it, season 1 or season 2? When they interact with Hathor.
The heck?
Oh no, it's not with Hathor. It was with those humans that overthrew their system lord, and they were using the sarcophagus to extend their life. And
Daniel gets a little hooked on it.
It becomes both a drug and it alters the mind. That's why the gould are so.
It explains like how and why the gould are also so particularly evil and twisted because of their overuse of the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Wrap this up. Get everybody back inside. I want all you people back through the Stargate within the hour.
Oh, okay. So you aren't actually showing the movie, Ted. You want watching the stream there, having to watch along.
Sir, Jackson.
What's that?
Start working on the Stargate.
You're not showing the movie on the stream for like
no. They just they can people that are watching the stream can just hear the audio though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Not this trip.
Nice way to get around those rules.
Hey, it worked for Wookiee when we were watching Ahsoka. I'm like, hey, I'll give it a shot one way or another. We're on Rumble and stuff like that. So if YouTube kicks my ass, hey, we're on Rumble and stuff as well. So there's alternatives.
I see Timon and Blake are in the chat. What's up, guys?
Yeah, they've been hanging out.
And Beard. I don't know if you're still there, but what's up, Beard?
I think it's just over those hills to the left.
What? Okay, why is my icon backwards? It's correct in Restream, but on the YouTube stream, it's reversed.
Hey, at least you have an icon. Mine doesn't even show up at all.
If you go into your settings, you can mirror the camera, and that should flip it. Maybe I don't know. No, your icon's looking like it's fine.
You're a lying son of a bitch!
Oh, there we go.
I'm saying, like,
there we
in
go.
the stream at all, there's just an empty spot where my name is.
Organize our supplies.
Apparently, Stargate Timekeepers will be released later this month. Huh. Okay. That scares me.
What is that? What is that?
Stargate Timekeepers?
Is that a show or a book?
I'll have to look into that.
I can't believe we're
I'm
You're such a doomsayer, Ferretti.
Yeah, give me rest.
Yes, please. We're not back soon. You just turn on the gate from the other side. Oh, no.
okay. It's just a video game.
Oh, thank God.
We're screwed.
I'm like all of us are breathing a sigh of relief.
We're all looking into that.
Oh, okay. Even Timon says it's a game. Yeah. I'm like, oh God, no.
Would have been a movie.
Here, it's a okay, they got a demo for it
I'm
too.
trying to think of who said it, but someone I watched like a week or so ago said that because of like all the cuts that Amazon is making, it could be that the Stargate project could be delayed or canceled because of all the cuts they're making and all the money that they lost because of things like the Rings of Power.
The Rings of Power.
Hey, isn't there something you should be doing right now?
The last person I think of as being a tough military man is French Stewart.
No, I agree. I'm happy that they replaced him in the TV show.
Yeah, they had a new Kowalski for the show.
Yeah, I don't think any of the original actors are in the show, right?
No, if you do come back, the person that plays Skara and the guy that plays Kasuf, Eric Avari. he comes back.
Also,
I don't remember that guy. I remember Scar, but I don't remember the other one that you mentioned.
He made very minor appearances because they didn't go back to Abydos that much, so he only made like a couple appearances. I think he comes in later.
The village elder. The village elder.
The village elder.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's been in a bunch of other stuff too.
Oh yeah, he's been in tons of stuff. But like him and the person that played Scar, Alexis Cruz, comes back for SG-1.
That's right.
And they got a new Share and
yeah. One of the characters is called Anubis, even though technically Anubis was not.
Yeah, well, they had such different plans because they were going to do.
They were going to do a trilogy originally.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be a trilogy.
Darker and much different than what the show came to be. Which I much prefer the show over what they had planned for the.
Well, I remember there was plan before Amazon gained Stargate. There was plans to reboot Stargate.
Yes, I remember hearing about Dean Devlin was talking about coming back or something, or was like interested in it with with Amazon getting it.
And then also,
maybe we'll learn from Ring of Power and they won't do it.
And also, there was originally going to be like a season 11, season 12 for SG-1, but they canceled it because it was going to be done in line with Apple. But because Sci-Fi Channel had exclusive rights to Stargate, they stepped in and said, nope, you can't do it.
So, what's this bantha-looking creature?
Yeah.
Like a bantha and a dewback mixed together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that they had to wrap up SG-1 with a movie.
They had the Arc of Truth.
Arc of Truth, yeah.
And I remember back then I was following Joseph Malozzi, and he was talking about them trying to do a Stargate Atlantis movie to wrap up that series, but they unfortunately never went through.
And then you also have the Incomplete Universe too.
Yeah,
I thought that ended well though.
I mean, it just abruptly ended.
I think it
Stargate Universe abruptly ended because it did not get any of the views. It lost all the views over by above 25% of what they originally started out with.
Well, it was such it's so tonally different than the other two shows.
It was.
I mean, I know I didn't feel like it was like, oh, it just felt way too different. And I just kind of was like, I kind of preferred the more, like, yeah, they had some, they could have serious drama here and there in the regular shows, but like, it got dark.
I mean, I would have liked them to kind of play around a little more with the Lucian Alliance, because that kind of like seemed like it was going to be the next thing. All of a sudden, because the show just ended after that.
Well, I thought Universe wrapped up more succinctly than SG-1 or Atlantis did, though.
Oh no, Universe ended like abruptly. It was like they put everyone into sleep. Yeah, they put everyone into sleep, into like a cryogenic stasis on the ship, and had one person, like the doctor and the main kid, that one kid who solved everything. They were the last two people awake, and they were going to basically live the rest of their lives that way. It ended on a cliffhanger that's never going to be answered.
But yeah, Timon, I thought the same thing, that Daniel's wife was the same actress, but he points out that it's not the same.
No, it's not. I looked it up just to make sure.
And yeah, Atlantis cliffhanger was bullshit. Not even. Well, they didn't even get to do a movie for Atlantis. It just ended on the season 5 where they land on Earth.
Yeah, and the City of the Ancient is just sitting there in the Atlantic freaking Ocean, and they didn't even do anything additional with that.
I think
I think
it's actually
closed
sitting
it.
in San Francisco Bay, actually.
It was in the San
That
Francisco.
sucks. I was gonna watch it.
All right, Jackson. You're on.
Me?
Get to it, Jackson.
You're the linguist.
You're our translator, damn it.
Speak a language that hasn't been spoken in thousands of years.
You can do it.
Or as far as anyone's concerned, does not exist on Earth, but exists in here.
Yes, true.
Use your nerd powers, damn it.
Naturu aya. Naturu aya. Table.
Yeah, that's what the dog said.
Hey, Fractured, thanks for having me on. I gotta get going because I have something.
No problem. Thanks for joining us while you could.
Yeah, I was gonna try and hang a bit longer. I was gonna at least stay for the movie, but honestly, I gotta get going.
It's okay. No worries.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you, brother. You have a great day.
Have a good one. You too.
See you, Table.
Later, Table.
Hey. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. See? See? Yeah.
Ah!
You freaked him out.
Primary element.
Indy. Heyo. Heyo. Ya Yahweh Mahatim. Yanak Hasu. Bayakak Nam.
I can't make it out. Sounds familiar, a bit like Berber.
The cheese is old and moldy.
Shattuck or
Where is the bathroom?
Rajemo.
Donde está la biblioteca?
Let somebody get
Translation. Your mother is a best cow. Where is your bathroom?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Hey, great job. Expose a culture that has never had processed sugars to something that's probably going to kill him sooner.
He's gonna get cancer now.
Or he's going to develop some bad constipation.
Bunny. Bunny way.
Bunny way.
Bunny way.
Bunny way.
Look out for the
What's that
monkey
mean?
child back behind you.
No idea.
He might be feral.
Bunny screw with him.
Need to find some way of putting him down. For his good and all our good.
We were looking for signs of civilization. Obviously, we found it. You want me to get us back home? This is our best shot.
Colonel, he's right. I took some readings on what they were mining back there. They're the same material as the Stargate.
Radio base camp. Tell them to keep that area secured until we get back.
Base camp, come in.
We're ready. I've got him. Come on. Yes, sir. What? Can you repeat that, sir? Okay,
Who
sir.
put this guy in charge? God damn it.
So what's unfortunately, Jack.
Coming back.
Oh, damn it, Jack.
Not good. Kind.
You know you're not in your right mind at the moment, but come on, dude.
Jack's normally a good guy, but when you're trying to name the first starship for the Earth, I think Enterprise is probably going a little too far.
He might have been a little media obsessed.
Can anyone name what Teal'c's favorite show or movie was?
Wasn't he Star Wars?
Yes.
Film camera.
Who's coming back in a weird way? It's like, what the fuck?
That's another thing they did away with is Daniel's allergies. But I guess they explained that with the allergy medicine.
Yeah. Kiss ass. Scarlet is trying to win those brownie points.
Well, I mean, that's a representative of this guy.
He's dumb for not doing that.
Premium Bayerihu.
For them, how long has it been since they've seen the gold? Do we know?
No, they just periodically show up to collect more Naquita.
Yeah, it's like it is. It's kind of like the same span of time between movie to show that they do for when then the gould do show up for Apophis and everything. Because Ra's using human servants, he doesn't use Jaffa.
Where they all going?
As they explained it.
Yeah.
Freddie, I can't hear you. Sir, I can't make this out. Ready, say again.
We have to abandon base camp. Repeat, we have to abandon base camp. Useless, it won't work in this. Raymond, let's go. Let's move. Everybody back inside.
Sandstorm. Sandstorm.
Timon says that they come regularly. Although, I don't know how regularly it is.
All you need for like Ra coming to collect the materials and stuff.
My guess is probably maybe a year, every year. Maybe once a year seems probably about right. Maybe every couple of years. I don't know. That's my guess.
That'd kind of be what I think too.
And I mean, at this time, Ra is still the Supreme System Lord, aka the Emperor.
Yeah, well, this creates a power vacuum.
The most powerful gould in the entire galaxy.
Yep. Kind of a good way to pedestal him up in his death, and then make way for all these new enemies that they have to mess with in the show.
Because all the system boards are all at each other's throats to replace Ra.
Yep, they want to be the top dog.
But there can only be one.
One fabulous one.
What is it, Colonel?
Sandstorm coming this way.
Well, that would have been an excellent reason to shoot everyone.
Stay in touch, so.
I didn't know.
Shush.
Saya tayo. Saya tayo.
Was he purring like a cat?
I don't know. For some reason, all I hear is Dalsim. Yoga fire.
Where'd that come from?
Kowalski, Brown, do you read?
Yeah, they're not going to hear you right now. It's not for the storm. It's going to be the party.
Hey, Jackson. I don't think we should eat any food here.
I don't know. They might consider that an insult.
Eat the food, damn it. Even as weird as it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure you just gave the old man diabetes.
Offend them now, do we, Daniel?
Yeah. He used his own words against him.
Is it made out of meat?
It's space Egyptian armadillo.
It's chicken.
Yeah.
Tastes
Chicken.
His face.
It's like chicken.
Monkey Boy is impressed.
Jackson. You said that was an Egyptian symbol.
Yeah, the eye of Ra.
Would you say then that it might stand to reason if they know one Egyptian symbol?
Yes. Yes.
Yawan Bayaka.
Then he becomes known as the Chicken Man.
What the hell's going on?
Seems like writing is forbidden.
Gotta keep the slaves dumb.
And that's why the rebels on Earth were successful, or as Earth is called in the show, the Tari.
They want me to go with them. Should I stay? I'll go with them. I'll be fine.
And she's not happy. She's being married off to one of Raw's representatives.
Okay, that's good. All right. What is this? Oh, it's okay. That's good. I think that's good. My hands are clean. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much.
You could have sent some younger ones, damn it. Then I got the grandma brigade washing me down.
Oh, geez.
I would have been worried I was getting ready to be a meal.
True.
Please, no more. I'm fine. I'm clean. I'm.
Hey, there we go.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
We're like pretty alone.
Just you and I, pretty girl, and a geeky
Hell yeah.
guy.
Hey, those are pretty good. I like them.
No, you don't have to do that, please. Maybe you should go.
Do you run with the chickens too?
It's okay. Maybe you should.
What? What are you gay?
Why are you gay?
I mean, that's going to be the only explanation. Uh-oh.
Yep. Beard of Liberty. Daniel's one damn lucky man.
Are you rejecting her? He's rejecting me. He's rejecting you. No. No. Please forgive us, Lord.
Wanted to Thank you. I'm very happy.
He's now kind of guilted into this marriage.
A bit, yeah.
Daniel.
If Rod didn't come to escalate the situation,
Daniel,
this would be very awkward if they ever were able to get home. Because part of the conflict right now is that Daniel can't find the seventh symbol.
Yeah.
We came. Pyramid. See, we came from the pyramid.
Why are you drawing your penis?
Never mind. It's okay.
No writing. No writing allowed.
Bad, Jackson. Bad.
Is this guy in the show? Because I don't remember seeing him.
No, not the same actor. Character, yes, not the actor.
Oh, okay.
I will say though, movie Shari hotter than TV Shari.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, you've seen
not that this TV Shari.
Beard of Liberty.
Daniel can't find the seventh symbol. Is that like the G spot? Yeah.
Oh, something like that. He doesn't find that until later on.
The Middle East, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Why don't we just turn the gate back on ourselves?
Yeah, how hard can it be?
That would be great. Yeah, we could turn the thing in the wrong order and materialize the vacuum of outer space. Do you have any
That's not
idea
how it works.
possible combinations there are?
That's not how any of this works.
I mean, if you remember Atlantis, there were a couple of gates floating in space.
There were space gates, yeah.
Yeah, but there has to be a gate there.
But they don't discover that until Atlantis.
Well, they don't discover any of the new addresses until the TV show. They're here.
It's the Tusken Raiders.
Damn, those Tuskens have upgraded.
They went from technophobic to being leaders of an empire.
Oh my god.
Of an interstellar empire.
What the hell is going on?
Is that a dinosaur?
Is this a ship or a pyramid ship?
It's a ship.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Just yes.
It's just yes. Daniel was right this whole time.
Hard landing pads.
They do move in herds.
Yeah, Timon points out that don't forget there is also gates near black holes, at least one.
That's one of my favorite episodes. I love that episode.
Yeah, that's
well, also you have the episode where they throw a gate into a black hole to override the super gate.
All right, spread out.
There's a surprising lack of P90s in this movie.
That is disappointing.
Very.
Fracture, you should have done better. Jeez, man.
Damn it! I'm sorry. I knew I forgot something.
How many times can you cock the gun before you fire it?
All of the times.
Well, I mean, if it's just discharging around until it's empty, right?
This is movie magic. You have to cock it every time. Yeah, between every bullet.
It's movie rule. Rule of cool.
Here we go again.
I just think it's funny that these big lunking Jaffas work them like this. They're like freaking Jason Voorhees up in here.
Also, the staffs in the movie are a little more flexible than they are in the TV show.
The helmets move too a lot
Well,
better.
In they did kind of have that in the TV show for when they did the travel back in time bit. Or at least they had the same model of helmet, I should say.
Right.
For when SG1 traveled back in time to get the ZPM.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's true, Baird. The cocking sound is straight out of Dark Forces.
Yeah.
What was it for the ammo pickup for the rocket launcher?
I think so. And then I also know they use these same sound effects in like GoldenEye for the N64.
Yeah, same in Perfect Dark too.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Perfect
Dark,
also.
definitely. All right, giving the kid cancer.
The 90s. When they used to be able to smoke in movies.
Can we bring those days back? Come on.
Kids smoking is cool, but kids with guns is not.
Can't have adult
It's a
guns
little
either.
I mean, you're literally having that play out in front of us here. You're supposed to suck it into your mouth, not into your lungs. No, actually, that's cigars.
That's cigars, yeah.
Cigarettes,
Yeah.
you can do the lungs. Straight to the lungs. It's the best.
Straight on in. Get that
That's,
tobacco
that's,
feel.
that's how you get that poison into your lungs a lot quicker.
Smoking
Yeah.
is bad. Okay.
Timon.
For you two, we don't recommend that you smoke. It's bad for you.
Right. Spirit of Liberty, tasty cancer. Hey, you know what? Quit being a fig. If you're gonna smoke, go for the cigarettes.
Don't be a fig. Smoke a. Never mind.
See how it is fractured.
You don't want to smoke on a fig. Go for a cigar.
Yeah. Yeah, Beard. There's a group that I smoke cigars with. Used to, and one of them, he had never smoked a cigar before, but he was previously a cigarette smoker, and so he smoked the cigar like a cigarette, and he was like sick for like a week.
Oh, jeez.
That's why I don't smoke cigars, because I'm like, what's the point if I can't inhale this?
Well, you're supposed to just inhale into your mouth.
I know.
You're supposed to taste it and everything.
Yeah, it's not the same. You need that nicotine.
Need that nicotine
You
kick.
get a fucking nicotine rush off a cigar. Let me tell you what.
So I can just see you there. You're getting like, I need my fix. I need my fix, man. I need my fix.
Y'all got any more of them cigars?
I love smoking a pipe. Beard of Liberty says cigars and pipes are the
Yeah,
way to go. Pipe tobacco's so good.
Yeah, I had a pipe, buddy. I've never used one myself though.
Uh-oh. He's gonna definitely feel that big bleeding wound in his head in the morning.
Isn't that the gay alien from Third Rock from the Sun?
I think so.
You want to talk about gay aliens? Get ready.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot.
Galians. Nah, he's just Metro.
Not as bad as what's his face from 300.
Oh,
Xerxes.
Yeah, Xerxes. Yeah.
You know what's funny? The same actor that played Xerxes, I think his name is like Rodrigo something. He played Jesus in another movie.
No signal at all. Nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Wait, were you?
No. It was simply not there.
They're blocking
Yeah,
the signal.
he has never opened his eyes properly. Says Dan Blackroyd. Down, monkey boy! Stop it! No playing with fire for you.
Mom and Dad always knew that letting those two brothers and sisters copulate was a bad idea.
Did you mean to do that?
What? Share the screen? Yeah. I just do it occasionally.
Let people know where we are.
Yeah.
For Jax.
Did we lose Hitman?
He's gonna be
He's gonna be right back. Yeah.
He's got
And we never saw him again.
He's still in the Discord at least. So.
And it's gone.
We can see.
He was abducted by aliens and subject to anal probing.
Oh dang! The Jaffa attacked his house.
I'm on Planet X looking for a dweeb. He wears green fatigues. He wears this
Is that
jacket.
a Godzilla
Long
reference?
hair. It comes over his eyes. He wears glasses and sneezes.
And he knows who that is.
Meteor Advocate Timon says Rodrigo Santoro, Brazilian actor. We laughed so hard when Xerxes spoke.
Yeah, Rodrigo Santoro. That's right.
Live dangerously.
Sun is showing.
It's a sweat, shame, and sex. What the hell?
It's like the thing from the Dark Crystal, the fucking what the hell are they called?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The sages, I think.
Yeah.
The mystics. They're either called mystics or sages.
I think it's the Mystics.
Their language.
Scare me. It's an ancient Egyptian dialect. I mean, like the rest of their culture, it's evolved completely into.
He's gone.
Vowels.
I wonder what happened.
Answer the question.
I told you he was abducted by aliens and subject to anal probing.
Hasn't been a living spoken language.
He needed his privacy.
I mean, look at this. It says a traveler. From
The ghoul that's taking over his body wanted a little privacy with him.
his own
Oh
life.
my!
His body
And yes, they're called the mystics.
couldn't prevent his own demise. Apparently, his whole species was becoming extinct. So he,
Now, I mean, this right here is where I said like
he's looking for a way to cheat death.
they show a gray,
He came to
Yeah.
a world rich with life.
and that was kind of like the continuity there. It was like
Humans.
the fans are the ones who kind of believe in retcon, kind of have like a fan retcon that it
He realized within a human body
was a
he had
gray that was possessed by a gould.
Now,
Because I mean, the gould were not a thing until the TV show.
that's the
Right.
fight. He ran. Night
Yeah, I was like,
became
that doesn't make sense. That's not a gold.
fear. He walked towards the light.
Because at the very end, as when
Ra took him from
they kill Raw at the end, he turns back into a gray.
For a host. And inhabiting this human form.
Spoiler alert, everyone.
Himself ruler. He used the Stargate to bring thousands of people here.
If you didn't want the spoilers, you shouldn't have come here.
For the mines. Just like the one we saw. This mineral is clearly.
You're in a room full of geeks. We're gonna spoil the heck out of this.
Only when watching through the series we get like full context.
A rebellion or uprising, and the Stargate was buried there. Fearful of a rebellion here, Ra outlawed reading and writing. He didn't want the people to remember the truth.
Jackson, I think you better take a look at this.
The cow, horse, camel's also a greyhound. Hey, forking around. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, forking around?
He's back. How was that anal probing?
Well, apparently the dog didn't like it.
How was that anal probing?
It must have broken.
I think he's so ashamed he won't answer.
It's worn off.
Damn it, we still don't have the last one.
All right. That's
Well, if you only have one more, I mean, how many combinations are there with just one symbol missing?
I don't recall how many symbols there are on the Stargate for them to use.
Not that many.
Come on, Jackson.
There is a very lot of combinations, but they, like I said, they had to get the right combination, or else it goes all kaput.
Yeah, so he's just missing the last one, like he's saying. It's just like, all right, so just do the first set. He's guess which is the last one.
Exactly, which is the point of origin. He needs to find the point of origin. Otherwise, he can just try all sorts of combination, and it won't work. It won't work until he has the point of origin. Yeah,
right. But like he has the full address, just minus the point of origin. So it's just like put in the gate address, and then try and guess which is the point of origin to finish it off with.
Yeah, and just do that until you find the right one.
Yeah.
The problem is, in order to do that, they need to get to the Stargate, which has a giant pyramid. Well, they didn't know that till just now. Collect call. That would be a big bill on that collect call.
A hell of a bill, Jesus, yeah.
Probably Hammond calling him.
Great. Now the gun locking begins again.
Would you like to receive a collect call from another galaxy? That'll be 1,265,024 cents.
Oh!
Ow. I think he's dead.
Is that gould?
No, actually, that's just a regular human.
Where are we going?
For some reason, in this moment in time, Ra uses human bodyguards.
Right here and shoot anything that comes down.
That's
that
interesting.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, rather than Jaffa.
Yeah. I don't know why exactly. That is a good point.
Because they hadn't built out all the lore.
What are you looking for?
Well, even in the show, they mention, hey, these aren't the same guys. These aren't the same guys we faced back on Abydos.
Yeah, because they find the pouches for the gould on them. On the Apophis guards.
Oh, shoot. He doesn't look happy. What are you waiting for?
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
That's such a cool sound. Yeah, just give up.
Ooh, come on, let's go. Let's go.
It's like in video games when the boss is like on this long monologue. It's like, just shoot him already. You don't need to let him finish talking.
Gotta catch him monologuing. Maybe Ra is alone with no queen
It's so
gold.
crazy that this was, when did this come out? 97?
94.
94? Why is it that this looks so much better than anything Disney has done in 2023?
Well, I mean, first off, it's practical effects.
A lot of, yeah.
This is also, I think,
Grogu,
this is...
they did practical effects with Grogu. Remember?
Everyone remembers how good that was.
It's just
they did a heck. It is.
This is fantastic.
But I mean, Ra did have a queen at time, but she tried to overthrow him, so he imprisoned
That's
her.
right. And now he has a boy harem. Oh God.
Boy and girl. Boy and girls.
Look at the head on that one.
But those are more so his servants, bodyguards, or
yeah.
human
Servant.
shields.
Wink, wink.
No, that's just the headdress that Ra decides to go with. Interesting, isn't it? So you've come here to destroy me, Obi-Wan. It's like, what? No, you followed me.
Bomb, isn't it?
That's one big lightsaber handle.
Where'd you come in?
It produces one big.
This place up, damn it!
That is kind of cool. You gotta admit, right?
He's one of the. He's like he enjoys it. Him not so much.
Oh, I forgot. Is that? There's a little smirk there. There's a little smirk. Dated graphics, but still looks cool.
Yep. Yeah, Hathor was trapped on Earth.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Oh, the kids are protecting him?
Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Because they're all indoctrinated. They all believe that Ra is a god.
Yep.
Ra's a groomer.
I mean, the gould are twisted psychopaths.
Yes, they are.
You didn't tell me there's children in here fractured.
Hey, sometimes you just have to see just how evil these people are for yourself. And the eye glow. Love it.
Love it, yes.
Although it's more like this kind of, it sounds more like it's a burning effect than it does in the show where it's like that flashy kind of sound effect. But I guess you could also differentiate as that's Ra and his way of doing it versus the rest of the gould.
I forgot. I never realized John was in this movie. I didn't know who he was back then.
That's one hell of a way to wake up.
Yes.
Just get dropped into a tank of water. Hopefully that's water.
Oh, he didn't wake up. The guy floating behind him didn't wake up.
Uh-oh.
Now, I when I like read up on the various gliders that the gould use, these are different from the gliders that we see later on. These are a different model.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. These are like more of a in atmosphere gliders. Because if you notice, they don't have a closed canopy.
Yeah, Blake makes a good point that O'Neill is not going to shoot a kid.
Oh no, definitely not.
Absolutely not. See, Beard of Liberty
So see, these don't have.
Who's shooting at me? Oh, it's Stargate. Oh shit, who killed me?
But yeah, see, like those gliders don't have closed canopies. They're for in atmosphere. So from what I've seen by some people who kind of do a lot of Stargate lore and stuff like that, they said these are entirely different gliders from what we see in the TV show that do the space battles.
That makes sense. Beard, I'm curious, what are you playing?
Blackbird says if those human shields were adults, I think he might have fired. That's a possibility.
Possible. Or he would have at least hesitated just for a moment, enough for the staff to be yanked out of his hands.
Yeah. This is what happens when you upset your god.
That's also another interesting thing is that on Abydos, Ra is the only god, whereas on the other worlds in the greater galaxy, the other gods are known.
Yeah, they're known throughout on the different planets that they oversee and rule. Ra kind of, I guess, maybe just liked one in particular and stayed there, and that was it.
I mean, it could be very much that like how sometimes some rulers will have their personal fiefdoms that isn't subject to the state. So it could be that Abydos may be one of Ra's personal fiefdoms, so he is the only god for this world.
Nice, Beard. He's playing Titanfall 2 on Mac.
Yeah, I saw that. Max difficulty playthrough too. Oof.
I want to play through Titanfall 2 again. That was a great game.
I never played it myself.
Great.
Hey, look, Daniel's back from the dead for the first time of many.
His first, yeah. Oh my God! They killed Daniel. You.
Yes.
I never thought of that till just now. Daniel's the Kenny of Stargate.
Oh.
He certainly has a nasty habit of it.
Yeah, he does.
Even so that they kind of joked about it in universe.
Well, you have that one episode where they go back in time and everything, and Teal they go back in time with the alternate universe crew, and Teal meets Daniel goes to Teal and says, "Where's my alternate self? I had to kill him." Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh my God, he really is Kenny.
Well, it was like it was like one of the episodes where I think it was after Daniel had ascended or whatever, and then like even Jack just kind of looks up at the ceiling, like, "We're not falling for it again, damn it!"
So he gets a bath in his clothes, and then he has it all more clothes put on top of him. That kind of defeats the purpose of a bath.
Well, I think to keep it.
How dare you question a god?
Yeah, don't question your god.
Kneel before Zod.
The god of Saturn. Yeah, they got to keep that PG-13 rating, though. Come on.
They don't. At least until the pilot of SG-1.
Exactly.
I mean, they were willing to show Share's breasts earlier, so.
I got a little side boob, but not much. But TV show, yes, they went much further.
Yes, they did. I think they even showed a little bit of upper.
We got full frontal.
Yes, we did. Yeah, I remember. Don't worry, people. It was it was female full frontal, entirely different.
Yes. Yeah, I remember I watched that with my dad when I was a kid. And we both were like, "Oh my goodness!" I was not expecting that.
Even after
I watched it with my mother. I watched it with my mother.
Whoa, I was not expecting that.
I watched it with my mother, and she's like, "Close your eyes now."
Lol, back at you, bro.
I can't tell what you are. I'm gonna need your pronouns.
Check the crying game.
All I've got running through my head is, what the hell is even that?
Yeah.
There is only one Raw.
Beard of Liberty says, my mom gave me the SG-1 box set. I still don't think I've told her what was in the first.
Shouty, Rihu, Yayashif Sahuwe. Subgain.
Skare, Nabewa, Inkatwe Soinev, Inkatwe.
Just you two, no one else.
Ramasibaya Weyeo. Didai to Sademi Yara. Piston Soicha Naturo, Makriro when Muna Fras. Yimion Anachyu Mai Nedatao.
I think like even like just like how they had like suit actors for Godzilla, they had to have a suit actor for this because the helmet was like 100 pounds or something like that. And the actor that plays Raw could not handle it.
He's not
kind of a dainty
well-built
boy.
person. Yeah, dainty.
We strapped, homeboy.
But do they know how to use them?
Yes.
They intuitively figured it out.
Yes. more of the damn population. They got the free man.
All right, come on. Closer.
Man, people want to say Stormtroopers got a bad show.
I mean, you're aiming from the hip. You're not even aiming down sights.
You can tell that he is in trouble. Just the expression by the mask alone, you can tell that he's in trouble. And actually, they make this actually a point later on in the show with the aim of the jaffa.
Yeah, the staffs are not that accurate.
Because those staffs serve both as a ceremonial and
they're meant to bring terror. They aren't meant to really
yeah.
Weapons of war, as Jack put it.
Yeah.
And that's when they were like, also that's like kind of when the P90s were getting introduced. But like, our weaponry is rather efficient and able to go toe to toe with the jaffa.
Here, Colonel.
Yeah, Timon says the staff is a weapon of terror / fear, though the P90 is a weapon of war.
They sure were eager to join up.
Yes.
Away, Lieutenant, before they hurt.
Sir?
Heard me send them all home.
There's no place for these kids to go. Anyway, we could sure use their help right now.
For what?
We're scripting child soldiers, damn it.
To do what?
Why did you just tell him everything? Why did you tell him about the bomb?
Giving back the bomb.
My orders were simple. Track down signs of any possible danger. If I found any, blow up the Stargate. Well, I found some.
Well, your bomb is his now. And tomorrow he's going to send it back to Earth, along with a shipment of that mineral they mine here. And when that thing goes off, it's going to cause an explosion 100 times more destructive than that bomb alone is capable.
Cool.
I'll intercept that bomb before he can send it through.
Why wasn't I told of this?
Because there wasn't any reason to tell you, Kowalski. You weren't even supposed to be here. You were all going to go right back through with Daniel. I was going to stay behind alone and blow up the Stargate, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
It's the gate on Earth that poses a threat. That's the one that we have to shut down.
You're absolutely right. But since you don't know how to get us back, we don't have that option, do we?
The wall switch.
I think that guy, the one guy that they just showed, was also supposed to be like the first Prime.
Optimus Prime?
No.
The Prime is supposed to be like the leader of the gould.
Basically the general of the army, of the Jaffa's army.
General, captain, just general, just leader of the military / police.
The one that has just gained that greater status above.
You would not be going home.
The best of the best of the best.
Sir.
Don't you have people who care about you?
With honors.
Do you have a family?
I love that you got that.
No one should ever have to outlive their own child.
Hey, I didn't agree.
Your men don't want to die. And these people here don't want to die. It's a shame.
Are you going to let them all die?
My hair says no. We will fight.
Oppenheimer is now on Amazon.
Neat.
Amazon Prime?
I just saw a quick notice. I don't know if it's on Amazon Prime exactly.
Vibe.
Let's see here. Yeah, it is on Amazon Prime.
Nice.
With bonus features. Oh no! No, never mind. It says. Let's see what it is. What does it say? Oppenheimer opening look is free. So 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes of the movie.
Only then the thing can bring him back towards him.
Time to scramble the brain. If you had a slightly flamboyant looking guy walking towards you like that, what would you do? With glowing eyes.
Still in hand, I'm certainly trying to defend myself.
Husband.
Busted.
Io te sai moi. Ne te ce ne soi.
Yes, I did not think that's right.
Na te. Ne merionak.
If he did not
hey,
want
whoa,
you, that would be a
listen.
serious issue with his brain.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I wanted you. Believe me.
Still weird.
You know, like
respect their culture.
You know, those two have been together for now. How long before she? Well, yeah, and they never had kids together. I'm just like curious. What is wrong with them?
Separate species.
They're humans.
Are they humans?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all humans. So.
So.
They make it clear within the series how they took humans from Earth and transported them across to the different planets.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
every human being across the I was going to say Star Wars. Every human across the Stargate galaxy, across the Milky Way, the Stargate galaxy, the Stargate universe is human from Earth.
Or they are
because of the gould.
Well, so the Earth has progressed, we'll use lightly, in such manners that it has rewritten our DNA, and so therefore they can't procreate with the other humans who haven't eaten all the processed foods and shit. There, that's how.
There we go.
Well, that's good enough.
Or because Daniel went through the sarcophagus, it made him infertile.
Oh, gee.
All the processed foods, the
It'll
fried
bring that didn't stop Apophis and his wife from
oh shit, that's right. Never mind.
No. The
maybe
sarcophagus can bring you back to life, but it cost a toll.
Sort of properties of the gould.
It could be very much that Daniel is just too busy teaching about modern sensibilities like woman's liberty that
I respect you.
Yes, exactly. What are your pronouns? Can I touch you?
Is it okay I put my pee-pee inside your vajayjay?
Give me my a toro tea. Give me my.
Like, I kind of feel sorry for them because, like, I feel happy, but at the same time excited for them because, or sorry for them because their entire way of life has just been shattered before their eyes.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
It's like everything they knew is just. Wait, these people are not immortal. They're not gods. They're human.
Well, it's kind of like in Halo with the elites and the Covenant. Fracturing.
I do admit I really do like Ra's get up here.
Oh. Sheev starts saying, seeing him in the sort of tunic-looking garb and thinking of his sweet beard in the thing, Kurt Russell could have made a good Hollywood Katarn. Yeah,
I can totally see that.
I actually just got done listening to the Dark Forces audio trilogy.
Oh yeah, that's really
audio
good.
Audio drama trilogy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've gone through that quite a few times. It's good.
I've found various audio series from Tales of the Jedi, Dark Empire, Crimson Empire, Dark Forces.
Surprise, asshole.
Damn! Come on, buddy!
Yeah, you're not getting through that door.
Locked in here.
I'm locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Are you okay? You all right?
I've come to chew on bubblegum and kick some ass. I'm all out of bubblegum.
That was a terrible shot.
Let's go.
It's called plot armor. They've got to live somehow.
Well, what are we gonna do? Cover me. Cover you!
Yeah, go into the open area where they're not going to be worried about collateral damage.
Marcus, what was he waiting for?
Don't know.
What are you doing? Completing this mission.
Probably thought that the
I thought we agreed to dismantle the gate on the other
guards
side.
would set it all up themselves, and that little distraction outside is annoying him, and he wants it done now.
Stay here. Make sure this goes off.
Kind of funny though how they didn't establish the use of the DHD. So how were they going to dial the? They don't exactly show how they're going to dial out in the movie.
That's true.
No. Probably, I would guess, hand.
Yeah, they had to turn it manually.
Yeah. Manual dialing. Did you guys ever see that video of like these Gen Zers trying to work at a rodeo phone?
Oh.
It was absolutely hilarious because they had they couldn't even get like 0. They were it was like how do we do this? Dude?
Press, what the heck?
Oh, you're supposed to swing this all the way around. Well, why is it engaging?
Jackson, wait for me.
Oh, community advocate Simone says, Jack didn't shoot any kids, but the bomb killed all of them, right?
The technicality. I'm not gonna kill you, but that doesn't mean I have to save you.
Shit.
Those loopholes. He's got to slave the woman he loves.
I thought that was great in Batman Begins when it was him that caused the train to crash in the first place. It's like his death is totally on your hand.
He didn't have to be on those shit. He didn't have to be on the train though. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Ah.
He chose to be on that train, and he chose to fight Batman.
Chiefs says, damn, the geometry going on with Russell's hair. Some sort of mathematician.
Well, when you are going on a space adventure, you got to have mathematically correct
haircut. That's actually kind of funny too, because earlier I saw a little funny video where somebody was basically doing all these things where like brought out a level and was checking the guy's hair. It was even from a distance, making sure it's
this is like the 90s where like, you know, like how they depicted some black kids back in the 90s with those like extremely square-shaped hairdos.
Yeah. Monkey boy, no!
Darn. That kid died.
Yeah, they sounded really badass flying overhead.
We're all out of ammo.
It's perfect for this story.
I'll just say that the claws are a nice addition. I don't know why they got rid of them for later on suits.
Kowalski, we got it.
Can anyone remember the name of the handheld gold weapons?
Is that Nick Till?
Nick Till?
Yes!
What was that gun? First shot stuns, second shot kills, third shot disintegrates.
Yes.
I think I heard behind the scenes that some people are like, that's so dumb.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, I mean, they also like became such a standard weapon on the show too.
They did.
It's like, how many times do the gould just let these fall into humans' hands?
Well, there was an occasion or two when they captured a freaking ship, so. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, now you're not amused. I thought we were all having a good time. Okay, that was kind of a sinister fucking grin there. Jesus.
I mean, he is a gould.
He's menacing.
He is a gould.
This is true.
I just imagine him saying "hurt donut" from.
Give my regards to King Tut, asshole.
Oh. Take that back.
Oh.
Decapitation!
Teleportation, decapitation. Bonus points.
Well, he won't get ahead.
Some would say that he lost his head.
Just couldn't keep his head in the situation.
He won't get ahead in life.
No.
Along the lines of terrible dad jokes I was thinking earlier when we were talking about Anubis. Once he levels up, he'll be Aprobus.
And the rebellion has happened.
Roz is like, God damn it, not again. I'm tired of this shit. Did you rule longer on Abydos or on Earth, do you think?
I believe it was probably... Well, given that... Okay, so he took over around 10,000 years before Christ. Probably about a couple thousand years before humans on Earth rebelled. So yeah, he probably ruled on Abydos longer. Hold on, I'm gonna double check on that because there are some places that like lay out the timeline. Canadians, furlings. Okay, so yes, 10,000. So 8,000 BC is when Ra discovers Earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, doesn't it say that at the very beginning of this movie? I missed that part.
10,000 years ago, so 8,000 BC.
And I kind of missed the subtitle as well. But that's where it might have said it.
How much time do we have left?
45 seconds.
He's leaving. Turn it off.
I'm trying to. I can't disarm it. What? I can't stop it. They got it rigged.
They done bamboozled us.
I've got an idea.
Oh, that's what Timon was saying. I've got an idea.
So now, pay attention to like what happens to Ra here.
Yeah.
No way.
But there's all the kids on the spaceship.
Collateral, unfortunately.
There's Newt's pyramid ship.
So, Ra reigned over Abydos for 5,000 years, or reigned over Earth for 5,000 years before humans rebelled. So yeah, I'm gonna say he
R.I.P. kids.
Yeah, he probably ruled Abydos longer,
along with the entire Gould Empire.
Right.
The Unas.
Yeah. Shaka Khan. And the kids, we never see the kids again. They became space dust that day.
It's the circle of life.
I always knew you'd get us back.
The same time period that Ra discovers Earth, the ancients were losing the war against the Wraith. They were submerged the city.
Oh, it's the same time? Interesting.
Yeah. Or no, scratch that. Unable to survive the overwhelming war with the Wraith, the ancients forfeit that 100-year war. They recalled their forces to Atlantis for the final stand and created window for Lentian refugees to return to Earth through the Stargate.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And he originally wanted to stay behind himself and blow up with the Stargate.
I will.
Do you know exactly how long they've been on Abydos?
Dr. Jackson?
You mean like how long until the show?
No, like how long until they get to Abydos till the right here at the end of the movie? Like were they there like a week?
It seemed like it was a couple days.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Like we basically were there for every day. So I mean, it was the first night they had the party. The second night was when they were captured and Ra set up the whole you're gonna shoot your friends. No. Yes. The third day is when they were freed. And then the fourth day was when the rebellion happens. So it basically 4 days at most.
Okay. I mean, I almost would have thought it just about like a full week, but it wasn't quite clear.
You can imagine telling Daniel, it's like, yeah, in 4 days you're going to be married and you're not going to want to come back to Earth. Like, what? Yeah, right.
Not for however many, well, I guess 2 months is like a year. Peace will only last.
He's saying how long the peace lasts until SG1, I think, is what he's saying.
Oh, are you talking about when the show begins? I think it's a year period.
Yeah, I was just talking about how long they were been on Abydos since they got there and just left. So
in this
4 days
for
sounds
this
about
movie.
right.
Well, that was Stargate the movie. Hitman, for your first time viewing, what did you think, sir?
Oh,
I
first
think
time?
that I think.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah, I've
popped
never
his
seen.
cherry.
Nice.
I think that Disney needs to be doing some scouting because it's just insane that this is, back in '94 and we just get utter just crap. And there's no
That's
excuse.
why I like
But
watching old movies instead of new stuff.
So this is something this is a note on the gateworld.net site. It says the film takes place 2 years later than its theatrical release, and it is established by the 1 year gap prior to Children of the Gods. So the movie takes place in '96, and Stargate SG-1 takes place a year later in '97.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I see. That's how they close that gap. Because I mean, it's not made clear exactly what year the movie's even taking place, so you get to play around with that. So that works. Oh wait, unless you really can zoom in on the newspaper the guy's reading.
Oh yeah, I did not.
Well, hurry up and kind of zoom back through.
Zoom and enhance.
I'm sure.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because the director is Roland Emmerich, who doesn't have a great reputation for doing like great movies. They're usually like cheesy movies. So it wasn't for probably like within the last like 3 or 4 years where I found out that he also directed The Patriot, which that movie is fantastic.
absolutely fantastic movie.
I was blown away that like he did Patriot when he typically does like cheesy sci-fi stuff like this, or Day After Tomorrow, or I want to say he did Godzilla '98.
He did. Yes,
That's a good one. That's better than 2014.
Whoa, that's a hot take.
Right?
Yeah, wasn't this also the he also did Independence Day, or was I wrong on that?
No, he did.
Okay.
I don't know if he did the second one though.
I think Dean Devlin was always like the one writing a lot of the scripts for the movies too.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, director.
At least certainly for Stargate and Godzilla.
I want to see director. Let's see. I'm seeing him as writer. Load the movies. Here, director. Yeah, Moonfall. Midway was pretty good. Yeah, he did 2012 and Day After Tomorrow. 10,000 BC. Yeah, The Patriot. Independence Day. Yeah, he did both Independence Days. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he did both of them. I knew he did. Of course he did the first one, but I didn't know he did the second one too. Yeesh.
10,000 BC. So, he's got not a reputation for being like a great director, although a lot of his movies are very fun. But yeah, Stargate's great.
Schuster thought you fell asleep, Hitman.
No, I was watching it, taking it all in, and it's not Star Trek, so I can really enjoy it.
Not a great film, but enjoyable.
Stargate movie is a guilty pleasure, not a great film, but enjoyable nonetheless. Hey, you know what? It's fun, and yeah, guilty pleasure by all means. I think you didn't need to be great, didn't need to be overcomplicated. It needed to be fun.
Oh, and that's what we want. We want some fun.
I am also just learning that he directed Universal Soldier. I did not know that.
Huh. I have not gone down the rabbit hole for that guy's directing.
I think I've seen pretty much everything else since Stargate. For the most part, there's 2 that I haven't actually heard of.
So yeah, Hitman, does this give you a little more context for when you were watching the first episode of SG-1? Kind of a bit more of that understanding for it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, because like I said, I'm only like 40 minutes in, but yeah, the Raw versus I say I'm probably 40 minutes. I have about an hour left, so I think the first episode's an hour and 42 minutes, something like that.
Oh, you've already started SG-1?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get to meet Ra's arch rival Apophis.
Apophis. Yes. So that's okay. That's the guy with the cobra,
Not
gold
Adolphus.
cobra mask.
Yeah, so Ra is the Egyptian god of light and whatnot, and Apophis is the Egyptian god of night.
Was it Hitman that kept saying it wrong last week? Like Apophis or something?
Adolphus.
Adolphus, that's what it was. That was funny.
Yeah. And actually kept saying it's Apophis. I'm like, yeah, Adolphus. That's what I just said, dude.
But no, next week we will. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. So yeah, in the actual gate, because I was like, well, how are these guys getting through? But then they like leave, and then they can't get back. So that made sense. And then like the different how the what do you call it, chevron? I don't know what he exactly called it, but the symbols that like light up and yeah. So I don't know why Kurt Russell just didn't like continue into the television series. That would have been fantastic.
He was also like in the middle of doing other projects, so he did not get to.
What movie did he come out in? What movie came out in '97?
I don't know, but I just know like because it's funny because he did eventually visit the SG1 set.
Yeah,
and checked it all out and everything.
I think it would. I'm sure it's a fantastic show. I mean, based off what you guys are saying, but I love Kurt Russell. I think he's an amazing actor. I would have liked to see him.
You'll definitely learn to love. God, his name all of a sudden slips my mind.
Richard Dean Anderson.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll learn to love his Jack O'Neill.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he takes it into a completely different direction with a little bit. It's serious, sarcastic, and comedic all at the same time.
Well, I was telling Fracture
very much emulating the original Jack, but then grows into his own version.
Well, I mean, our very first introduction to him in the show, in the pilot episode and everything, is him just like, yeah, you're gonna want to get into the
he's looking through the telescope up into the stars.
Get out of the Navy, get to NASA. That's where the real fun is going to be.
Exactly.
Kurt Russell's movie right after Stargate was Executive Decision in '96.
So Meteor Advocate Timon. So the way the plan is that for the series premieres, season finales, we will be doing more watch parties. And yes, so we will be going into Stargate SG1. Next week, we will watch the season premiere of SG1, the whole
God and Children of the Gods.
Children of the Gods, yeah.
Yep, and I'll try and find the appropriate version for everybody.
Are you talking about the end? So watch was the director's cut or the final cut, or not watch the final cut?
Not because, like I said, I think they edited it down a little bit here and there.
Yeah, there's one edit where you see things, and then there's an edit.
Even for the storyline too, they cut some stuff here. They trim some stuff.
How do you know? How do you know if Amazon is doing the final cut or if the one on iTunes is? So the one on iTunes is the final cut. That's the one you have to buy. But Amazon has all 10 seasons on Prime. But how do you know if that's not the final cut? Is that not the final cut?
I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
See, that's the
I haven't.
thing. Well, I'll watch. I guess I'll be texting you and letting you know, this thing.
Yeah. I do also remember that another edit that they made to that version is in the original pilot. The ship that deposits the Gould at the gate before the SG1 catches up to them, that turns into a glider. But in the official like final cut, they changed it into just a regular transport ship.
Okay.
And
well, Beard of Liberty has now been inspired to rewatch this. It's one of my favorite shows, but it's been a long time since I watched. Yeah, I've usually I'll put it on. It's been in the background for myself. So this is gonna be fun to really just sit down and watch it proper.
I believe I heard someone say that Tubi has it. I think I heard some. I'm double checking that. I think I heard someone say that Tubi has it.
Tubi TV. Let's see. Stargate.
Where's my
Avalon 5? Stargate Origins, Catherine, Continuum.
So I'm gonna take a guess here.
Yes.
Children of the Gods, is it referencing Ra and Apophis or Apophis or Apophis?
Apophis.
He does this
I'm writing this
intentionally.
down. What? That's rude. No, I don't. Apophis. There's a
yeah, I mean,
difference
children.
between
I mean,
saying
they
God
do
glory.
mention children of the God because they first talk about in the very beginning when Jack is brought to General Hammond. Jack is saying, no, there was only Ra. We've never seen anyone else out there. Ra is dead.
Yeah.
We know Ra's dead. Well,
It
I
says
saw
we
this.
blew
I
up
saw
the
this
ship.
guy, and I saw his
Yeah,
eyes.
some
They
of the ship
glowed.
Well, so that's why I enjoyed watching the movie, because like in the so far in the first episode, it's like, yeah, well, we blew up the. I think he references blowing up Ra's ship. I'm like, what? Who
Yeah.
did it? Well, I'm only 30 minutes into the show. Where did you blow it? I had to go back and rewatch it to
blow up
see
a
it. Make
ship?
sure I
What
didn't
the hell?
I don't remember seeing you blow up a ship. And you were in this year.
Yeah, I've been watching this 30 minutes, so I had to restart. But
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
So
here.
how closely did the Jack O'Neill's character, so the one that Kurt Russell did versus the one in the show, are they identical? Because like
No,
at the beginning of the
they're
movie, like he's about to off the
Okay,
show.
so if you want to watch Stargate SG-1, all 10 seasons are I'm assuming this is okay. This is let me see if I can share this. Here we go. Oh no, can you see this?
Yep, got it.
So it looks like it's 3 seasons are available on Prime Video, and then 10 seasons are available on Pluto TV right now.
Okay.
Though I'm assuming that means that it's temporary.
I wonder if that's different with Amazon Prime, because it says that you can click all 10 seasons on Prime. But I don't know.
Let's see here. I'm just clicking on that real quick. Apparently you can't follow me. So I forgot I think I bought the first 10 seasons.
There's no like
first
Marvel
season.
time jump stuff in this movie, right? Like there's no 2 separate Jack O'Neills from the movie and then the show.
No.
The
crew
Morales, Peter Parker.
The crew basically stayed the same through the whole thing, even when they did the alternate universe timeline hiccups.
Yeah.
Here in this show?
Yes.
Yes, they will.
Oh,
They do the little different timelines and stuff like that, but they make it very clear the only one of consequence is their own.
Yeah.
So
even when
the only one that matters.
There's a running there was a running gag. I don't know. I don't know. Filter, should I spoil that running gag with the lake? Jack's Lake?
Oh, I mean, let's
I'm not figuring this out, but time travel is just so stupid within Marvel.
They do it in a certain way. So in order to time travel in the Stargate universe, you either have to have an ancient starship, a puddle jumper, or you have to activate a Stargate, activate the Stargate at the right moment that it goes straight through a solar flare.
Yeah. So it's a rare, like 1 in a million chance. They do an episode surrounding it that kind of opens up that door, but they aren't like heavy reliant on it ever. It only comes up like then later on further in a later season and stuff like that. So it's not like a big thing you have to be concerned about, like Marvel and stuff like that, where they're constantly rebooting your shit. You're good.
In fact, actually, it one of their time travel events actually really screwed the entire thing up, and they had to go back in time again to fix their mistake.
Is until like season 8, 9, or 10 or something like that. I think it's like 8 or 9.
I think maybe that was when they were hunting for the ZPMs.
Yeah, because it was before Jack left before Richard Dean Anderson kind of went on a more like guest appearance-y basis, which was seasons 9 and 10, where he wasn't a constant on the show, and they kind of were leading into that.
Well, that makes sense, because I told you Apophis was going to be my favorite character, and because he's kind of like Schuster.
Yeah, O'Neill with 2 L's.
But there are
separating
I don't
difference.
know. I'm trying. I also did kind of like Sokar too. Do you remember Sokar?
That was that the one on the that was kind of like supposed to be kind of like the devil.
Yeah, he is the literal.
He didn't have like a good moment to really shine. It was such a brief moment in Apostle.
Yeah, it is, but he was still a cool system lord.
Oh, he was, and Anubis kind of the same deal. Like, but he was like a big bad for a couple of seasons for Cole.
I mean, Anubis was literally Palpatine.
Right, and he was kind of like the one person threatening Ra for the longest time.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Ra still kicked his ass.
So this is not in the show at all, so it's not really spoilers. But back at one point in time, the Gould all kind of came under some peace with each other because Gould are naturally aggressive towards each other.
Yeah.
But one Gould was successful at making peace with them all. Well, Anubis wanted to take power, so he killed that one Gould and demanded everyone follow him, in which case started this whole war, and Ra came out on top, and Anubis was banished.
That's right. But yeah, kind of a Palpatine-esque character there.
The way he's literally dressed in the show,
big old robes and everything. But yeah, so I think with that, next week, if any of y'all are interested, you can certainly join us for watching the SG1 premiere. I'm going to be digging the hell out of that. And then after that, we'll go to basically then just reviewing the episodes. And then once the season finale comes around, we'll do another watch party. And that's how that'll go.
Are there any other, before we end the show, is there any other, like out of the 21 episodes, are there any episodes that are really important that we want to do a watch party for? Do we just want to do the season premiere and then finale?
Premiere and finale, I think, is the main way to go with it. I'll review. I'll look over some of the episodes and everything again.
I feel like Thor's hammer needs to be one, just because you had me believing that the Asgards are actually in this show.
Oh, they are.
Odin and
not Odin, but Thor is the prominent one. They do have Loki pop up for an episode.
Yeah.
There was one other one that popped up for a short time for one. But yeah, it's mostly everything goes through Thor.
Yeah, Thor's kind of the main alien bro, who kind of is a big ally to the Tari.
Yeah.
But no, like the Asgard are an interesting group. You kind of learned that not only were the Gould kind of overseeing and ruling planets, there were the benevolent side of aliens that were overseeing planets and stuff like that through their own natural progression and stuff like that.
I mean, you had
gave them tests to see whether or not like they were ready to take the next step in their society's evolution and stuff like that. So
I mean, there was even one plot point where an agreement was made between the Tauri, which was the humans on Earth, the system lords, and the Thor and the Asgards, that the Tauri had to give up their Stargate and they had to stop all progression of technology, because otherwise the Asgards could not ensure their protection anymore.
Right.
Because there's a huge plot point that the Asgards are trying to keep a secret from the gold that I won't waste or spoil.
Yeah, SG1 fucks up a son in the episode. They cause a lot of havoc, and I think that's kind of the fun part of it. Is that
we may want to talk about the Nox. We might want to do episode 8, the Nox.
That's true. The Nox is one of the important episodes that does kind of come up throughout the series a bit.
And then, do you want to talk about Hathor?
I mean, like I said, we'll be reviewing all the episodes. It's just a watch party thing. Just won't be all the time. But we'll be we're gonna be reviewing every episode, so it'll be certainly some time. We'll be having plenty of time digging through Stargate and everything.
So pumped.
I'm just excited to have you check it out, Hitman, and especially if you're already liking the pilot episode without seeing the movie, makes me
dude.
more excited
like,
for this. So
yeah, man, and it's not Star Trek, so it's like I can actually sleep at night.
There are plenty of Star Trek, Star Wars nods.
References. Yeah,
I mean, there's literally one episode where they're literally doing a Death Star run.
That's true. That's right. All right, so just to kind of go around the horn, Spartacus, what do you got going, sir?
Well, if trying to think, my mind just went all of a sudden blank. Move on to Nerdy Neo real quick. Am I trying to get my brain rebooted?
I'll at least answer that a little bit for him because he was gonna be on Party Chat this morning, but due to his work, he wasn't able to make it. So, but he's gonna be on open mic on Thursday night, probably about 9:30 Pacific, and it'll just be open-ended, no particular topics unless there's anything in particular he wants to bring up, but just talking games. So if you like a discussion about video games, it's very open-ended. Check out open mic, which I typically do every Thursday night, and then Party Chat every other Saturday, where we've got fun gaming-related topics. And I do a monthly show with Dude 1286, because we're both big achievement hunters. And we just did our episode 3 on yesterday, talking about our achievement hunting across the month of December. So,
what have you guys gotten so far? Or what has been the main projects that you've been collecting for?
Well, I have not been doing. If it wasn't, I went over it on Achievement Hunters, or Achievement Chasers. But if it wasn't for the 12 Days of Christmas event, which was because I'm big on Xbox achievements, and the big thing is True Achievements. They do community events all the time, and they do the 12 Days of Christmas every year, which is pretty much everyone in the community's favorite event. If it wasn't for that, I basically would have played almost zero Xbox over the course of December, because I've just been so hooked on Satisfactory, which is on PC and early access and has no achievements. But I did quite a bit of hunting, and I did all of it on stream for the 12 Days of Christmas. So if you wanted to, you could go watch as people help guide me as what achievements I should hunt for to fulfill each day's requirements.
All right.
So hopefully that jogs your memory.
Meteor is right. We have to do the 100 and 200th episode.
Oh yeah. Wormhole Extreme too. Oh god. I mean, the funny thing is, like, that they basically use that episode too as such a great way of going, it's like, oh, see, we point to this and go, anybody that says that there's a secret government project, it's just crazy, because look, they're just talking about this TV show.
Yeah,
it's such a great thing to use as like the cover up for the Stargate program. I enjoyed this.
We have to do watch long for those. We have to do it.
Was one of those the documentary episode?
Yeah, I think no. I don't remember. I think that
was 200.
Are you talking about the documentary episode where you have the film crew who actually follows the?
Oh, that was really good.
I want to say that was episode 200.
It was so tragic too.
Well, we won't spoil that one. Don't spoil that.
But there is episode 200 where they're trying to come up with ideas to keep Wormhole Extreme going.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And it's just like
he comes back after the initial bit. Yeah.
You have oh god, what's her face? I can't remember her name. Dala or oh god, the girl who was a gould freed, and then she became a bounty hunter and is basically teamed up with Daniel the entire time.
Oh, are you talking about Claudia Black's character?
I think so.
No, she was. I don't think she was ever a gould host. But I think I know who you're talking about.
She was a gould. She was a gould for a time, but then she was freed by the Togra.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've watched 9 and 10 for the season. So
But yeah, like she like shooting all these ideas to the guy, and he's like, no, that's an entirely different show. No, that's an entirely different show. Are you stealing from Star Trek? or what's that? Andromeda. Are you stealing from Andromeda?
Oh God.
Wait, so have you seen SG1 or not?
Who?
Oh, it was throwing me off because I think that was Chris talking, but JH1ttmans' mouth, his Malgus.
I'm just mad all the time.
He's a heavy breed. Vala, thank you.
Yeah,
Meteor.
that's Claudia Black's character.
Yes. Vala was a gould, and then she was freed, and by I think it was a Togra or someone else at least freed her, and she then became a bounty hunter or something before getting stuck with SG1.
Yeah,
and she became the mother of the prophet that was going to destroy us all.
Yeah, that's right.
But yes, that was the 200th episode. It was the one with the trying to come up with new TV show ideas.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking that documentary episode was the 200th, but
no, that was the one where what's her face and yeah.
It'll almost be like a first watch because it's been so long since I've seen SG1. Like Beard, I was going to say, like Beard said earlier, it's reignited me. It's like I want to watch the whole series again because it's been a really long time since I've watched it.
I'm
Amanda tapping. Wow. Oh yeah.
I love Stargate so much. Every Friday night when it was every episode that popped up on Sci-Fi Channel, every Friday night I was there.
I just wish I came into it sooner. Like when I started watching it, they were still doing Atlantis. I think I came in when they were on like season 3 or 4 and started watching live from then on.
Because season 1 of Atlantis correlates with what was it, season 7 of SG1?
Yeah, like you have to basically jump back and forth between every episode of Atlantis and SG1 because there's at one point a crossover.
Yes.
Yeah.
So season 8, when you get like a couple of episodes in, is when basically Stargate Atlantis season 1 begins.
Okay.
And then you have to then you can follow along, and then it's like not until like season 9 of SG1 where they do a little more crossovers, especially because they do eventually bridge the galaxy with the with being able to make transport there back and forth with the I forget the ship.
The Stargate Bridge or the Stargate Bridge.
Stargate Bridge. It's when they have to still take one of their ships.
One of the Daedalus.
Yeah, one of the Daedalus ships. So
Daedalus,
whatever. But yeah, that like then it's like I think it's like 10. I think they do like the crossover episodes because of the heating up with the Ori and all that jazz. And then it's Cam Browder's character that threatens Rodney McKay with a lemon.
I'm pretty sure I started watching SG1 like a little bit before Atlantis started.
Oh, really?
I try to remember when did I first. I remember it was when TV shows used to, or when TV channels used to have actual all day marathons, and when the marathon was all day, not just a couple hours. That was how I discovered SG1, and then I was hooked from that point on. And when I found out that they had Atlantis coming, I'm like, oh yes, more. I'm trying to think, when was that? I think it was. I know it was before. I know it was before they did all the ancient outpost stuff, and that led to Atlantis.
Reminiscent of a bygone era.
Yeah, I mean, unless someone does some reworking, you're never going to see a show like this ever again.
No.
Especially the one thing that I really hate with shows today is that they're so short. I'm really missing the 20.
Andor was like 2 hours long.
I'm really missing the 20 episode seasons.
I mean, I don't know. I think on the one part it's kind of good that they actually condense the story. You aren't having to worry about filler episodes and stuff like that.
I will say this. Like with Book of Boba, yeah, it was only 6 episodes, but it felt like it was 32 episodes because it was so bad.
Dude. Book of Boba Fett was the end for me. I didn't.
I just laugh at it.
You didn't like the Vespas, the Power Ranger Vespas, and King Kong.
Power Ranger Vespas.
Oh man, Fracture, did you ever clip the Spinneroni one that you sent me? Remember we did this spin?
The spin. The spin. Oh my god.
I did. God, I don't know if I still have that clip anywhere, but I'll have to dig it up.
You got to dig it up, man. It was so bad. And then going to the tattoo parlor to get her guts, her stomach fixed.
That's true.
Oh, so bad.
Nowadays, they're short, yet even their shorter seasons are full of filler.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's like they took a movie and they're stretching out to 6 hours.
Yeah, you're right. So
I would rather.
How many episodes did
you do? Damn if you don't. One way or another, you're getting filler. Fuck.
I would rather want a self-contained story in a TV show that's 20 episodes long with a couple filler episodes versus a movie that's been stretched to 6 hours and all of it filler episodes.
Fuck. I think you kind of convinced me there.
I'm still not over the fact that we spent how long trying to figure out who Andor's sister was and we never figured it out. And I watched 4 episodes of this dude eating the Oops All Berry cereal, crying over his life. Still mad about it.
Hey, he was enjoying the shit out of that cereal. Chris, we were getting to you. Did you have anything to plug before we close?
Sorry. You'll find
we're excited for Stargate. I love it. It's great. It's fun. Positivity. That's what sometimes just to focus on something good.
This is definitely fun. This is definitely fun. But you will find me over on my channel, Spartacus, where you will see me do my Spartacus plays, where I play various video games. I'm currently working my way through the infamous video game series by Sucker Punch, and also my geek commentary show. Basically, it's just called the Spartacus Show right now, but I'm thinking of calling it the Multiverse Inquirer because I am Spartacus, the defender of the multiverse. And you'll also find me over on my friend Tabletop Junkie Games channel, where I will be doing all kinds of RPG games with tabletop. So, and he was here a little while earlier.
Yep, he was here earlier.
So he is up to 175 subscribers. He wants to get up to 200 as soon as possible.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I see that 175. I'm dropping the link.
We're currently working through a campaign in Castles and Crusaders, which is kind of like old school D&D, and also Call of Cthulhu. Plus, also he's working on a Star Wars RPG for later on.
Really?
So yes. I kind of splurged a little bit and I bought him the 30th anniversary of West End Games Star Wars RPG.
Nice. I found a website that had has the digitized versions of all the books, and I gotta read through those because that has like an ass ton of lore to absorb. So I gotta do that one of these days.
Yeah. So that is where you'll find me.
Cool. Static.
Yes.
You want to pimp anything, brother?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This was awesome. I'm super excited to now go back and watch Stargate 1, SG1. I don't know if I even caught all the episodes. I was like watching it in Syndicate on Sci-Fi Channel, like, I don't know, 18 years ago or something like that. So that's going to be a ton of fun. But you can catch me on my channel, Static 2020, where sometimes I do videos. I haven't found one that I really want to do in a couple weeks. But on Thursdays, I do a show called The Weekend Pregame, where you will see Fractured Filter and others, and we talk about the clown world and whatever other kind of like philosophical type topic that is current day relative that we might talk, just have weird, long conversations. And then a week from this coming up Monday on January 22nd, Nerdy Neo and I will be starting a new show with Shaka Zulu called Monday Night Bloodbath.
I love it.
Where we are going to be pretty much covering
like
the 2024 election.
Oh my dear.
Let it begin.
This is gonna be a year.
Oh my god. Yeah,
And
you guys have all the fun in the world with that.
Depending on your
Actually
view,
said he wants to join.
Depending on your view of the world, it's either going to be one hell of a year for either or side, or it's going to be the best year ever for the either or side.
Very well put.
You know, I think there's going to be groups who see it as that, and for everyone else, it's all going to be shit.
Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be. I would. So there's a part of me that doesn't think there's no way they could redo 2020, right? And I don't necessarily mean
I don't know about
Disease
that.
X. That's all.
So right, I don't know. I don't think they necessarily follow the same exact storyline. You know what I mean? But there's going to be a goal, and they're going to have to do something to achieve that goal. And it's going to be interesting to see what they take. On January 6th of 2021, I told myself that there won't be an election in 2024.
That's what they're saying.
Wasn't that Roseanne's bet with someone?
Oh yeah, she did a bet with what's his name? That
Someone on
anarchist dude.
Timcast.
I like him. I forget his name. Michael Malice.
Oh, Malice. That's right. That's who it was.
I mean, there's also the idea out there that they're trying to push us into a kerfuffle with someone because how many times we've never had a president removed or voted out of office during a kerfuffle.
Yep.
On top of that, also there's 3 points where that could happen. There's like 3 or 4 points where that could happen, which is either in Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan,
in general.
India. Indiana's going to start World War III. India with China, Taiwan, or China and the Philippines, which is probably the one that we really want to keep a close eye on because we have a defensive pact with the Philippines, and there's a lot of butting heads in that area between China and the Philippines.
I could go on about theories about that forever.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at this. There's really only one country left to get involved in order for it to qualify as a world war. I mean, we're just on different measures across the world, right?
Yeah.
But it just takes one person to get involved to tie it all together.
To spark it all off. Yeah.
And I think we all know who that is.
His name is Mickey Mouse.
Yes, Winnie the Pooh.
Fun and exciting times. On the mean side, we've got Stargate.
What was it that what's his face said? Peace in our time.
Huh?
The quote by the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom prior to World War II. Peace in our time.
So that I thought you were gonna be on a show tonight, Static.
What's that?
Weren't you gonna be on a?
Oh, that's right. Yes, in almost an hour and a half at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I will be on Professor Savage Dad's channel, for his show Dadcast, and I will be talking about life as a stepdad. I believe I'm his first stepdad interview.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Professor Savage Dad's cool. Go and give him a peek as well for that. Drop that. So Hitman, anything for you?
I've been, we just might need to have a shenanigans tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna. I'm probably gonna boot up SOTOR.
Okay.
This winter monsoon out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we
That
got
might be on the. Yeah, it might be all the snow from Canada. We might yeah, we might do that. Keep it close, but yeah, if I get on, I might do some SOTOR tomorrow.
Cool.
And there's just waiting to figure out what kind of game we're playing. Like I said, streaming Wednesdays and Thursdays. Got that. I wanted to do Battlefront, but
I just know you work late, and then being up early in the morning like me is kind of rough. I don't know.
This guy could get waking up at 2:30 in the morning to send out.
I'm
tweets.
Crazy. What can I say? My internal fucking clock. I'm waking up regardless.
I sent Fractured a text this morning at like 1:30 or something like that. Like, hey, like I can't watch I can't find the movie. And then he immediately texted me back. I was like, why is he up? Why is 1:30? He's starting his day 1:30 in the morning.
What can I say?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Check out, but yeah, it's the same time next play or say. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna talk like Spartacus. Same time, same place next week. Good night.
Fantastic. So I want to say, guys, thank you all for joining us for this watch party. I feel like it went off pretty well. As far as I can tell, YouTube hasn't gotten angry at the stream. It all stayed pretty healthy, so I think that's a good sign. But we'll see what happens after we close it off. And
nobody mentioned anything about Rovid.
What?
Nobody mentioned anything about Rovid.
Right, the Rona.
Yeah.
And also, Media Advocate Timon, thanks for bringing up that Stargate Timekeepers game. It looks kind of interesting. I might have to check it out at some point. Kind of a isometric strategy game. It looks like could be fun. Could be interesting. They have not done anything with Stargate in such a long time, and I remember when they were going to be doing the MMORPG once upon a time ago. I got in for one of the tests that they were doing, but I never got to actually join the fucking game because either my computer couldn't run it at the time or some goofiness. But I always remember wanting to check it out.
Those look good. I'm looking at it right now. The Timekeeper.
Yeah. I'll watch it. I'll follow it, and I might even check out the demo. Otherwise, yes, keep an eye out for tomorrow. Shenanigans, probably about 5 p.m. our Mountain Time. We'll be doing that. Then, usually Wednesday, Thursdays, I'll do my gaming streams. I just recently completed Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Got through that through a 6-hour long freaking stream, but I completed it, got through it. Now it's up to the winds.
On to Dark Forces 2.
I've already gone through Dark Forces 2.
Dark Forces 1.
I've already done that. I might revisit Dark Forces 1 when Night Dive drops their remaster. So I might be checking that out. Otherwise, I do drop in on I've played Jedi Outcast.
It's always amazing. Go back and play it again.
It is. There's no argument there. But yeah, then on Thursday nights, I'm over on Static's Weekend pregame, and then we'll be back here Saturday for Stargate SG1, the beginning, the start of it all. We'll be doing the whole Children of the Gods watch party. Again, let me know if you want to be in watching it with us so you can join in on the fun commentary that we were all doing here, nerding out and all that. And guys, again, let me know if you do want to come back next week. I'll more than happy to drop you the links. And so yeah, now I will leave us with the little countdown timer intro thing that I set up, but I boomered the stream at the beginning. At least now you'll get to see it. So with that, thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Night.